Hi, Math 76. It's me, Mr. Owen, coming to you from St. John's Lutheran. And today we're going to be dealing with word problems. More particularly, your book says equal group stories. But all equal group story is basically a word problem that either incorporates multiplication or division. Now, whenever we deal with a word problem, you have to read through it once, read through it again. Once you do that, write down all the things, all the clues that the word problem gives you, figure out what it's asking you, then solve. All right? Let's go under the camera and take a look at letter A. You'll see what I mean. In letter A, it says, Marcy collected $4.50 selling lemonade at 25 cents for each cup. How many cups of lemonade did Marcy sell? Hint, record $4.50 as 450 cents. So we could do that. Or we don't necessarily have to. I'll show you both ways to do that. All right, so the first things first is, I've started recording down my information. I know that she made $4.50 total. So this is total. I know that she made that by selling lemonade at 25 cents a cup. Therefore, I need to know how many cups. All right, so I read through the problem. I read through the problem again. I recorded all of my clues. My clues are $4.50 total, 25 cents a cup. And then I figured out what I was being asked. How many cups? Well, how am I going to figure out how many cups I sold if all I know is the total amount of money that I got and the total cups, and how much each cup cost? Well, all I have to do, you can see, is divide this total by my cost per cup. So I get $4.50 divided by 25 cents. But here's the problem. If I have a decimal point on the outside, I can't do that. So therefore, I need to rearrange this problem. And you might recall from last year, if I have a decimal point on the outside, what I can do is, I can move this decimal point over this direction. As long as I do it on the inside as well. Keep in mind, when we work with fractions, all fractions are division problems. And as long as you multiply both the top and the bottom by the same thing, you wind up with the same fraction. So the same thing holds true. As long as I multiply both the outside and the inside by the same thing, in this case 100, I wind up with the same division problem. So now I have 450 divided by 25. 25 goes into 45 one time. Drop the 0. 25 goes into 200 8 times, which gives me 200. Do my subtraction, and I wind up with 0. So therefore, she had 18 cups. Now, in your book, and of course, all of this should be on your paper. Now, in your book, what it tells you is, rather than writing $4.50, instead write 450 cents like this. So here we have 450 cents divided by 25 cents. So basically we're skipping the step of moving the decimal point, and that's perfectly fine. And here I would do all of my division the exact same, and I'd wind up with the same answer of 18 cups. You know how to do word problems. Read it through again. I know it seems very dull to read it through 2 times, and why would you do that? But trust me, when you read it through twice, you're going to pick up on things that you wouldn't necessarily have picked up on the first time. And I cannot tell you the number of times that 5th and 6th graders have come up to me saying, Mr. Owen, I don't really get what this problem is asking for. And I'll ask you, did you read the problem all the way through? And they'll say, no, I didn't. Read the problem through completely twice. Write down all of the clues that it gives you, because it's really hard to see what you're dealing with if you don't just have all the numbers in one place, easy to see. And then ask yourself, what is the problem asking you? And then finally solve. Solving is the very last thing you should be doing. Don't rush. Show your work. I'm Mr. Owen coming to you from St. John's Lutheran. Good luck on your assignment.